This is not just another SUV. This is Volkswagen stepping into a new era of confidence, precision, and power. The 2026 Volkswagen Tavendor isn't just a car, it's a statement. A bold, unshakable declaration from a brand that's decided it's time to stop playing safe and start turning heads again. From the moment you see it, you realize something has changed. That front grille, sharper, wider, more aggressive than ever. Those LED light bars slicing across the fascia like they've been lifted straight from a concept car. You don't just see the Tavendor. You feel it. And if you're wondering whether Volkswagen has finally built an SUV that can stand tall against BMW's X5 or Audi's Q7, well, buckle up. Because this one's going to surprise you. The moment I first laid eyes on the Tavendor, I thought, wow, this is not the Volkswagen we grew up with. It looks sculpted by precision lasers, not human hands. There's confidence in every edge, every crease. The chrome accents are tastefully minimal, the proportions balanced like a piece of German architecture. It's big, make no mistake, this is a full-size SUV meant to command presence. You park it anywhere and it draws eyes without shouting. And yet, somehow, it feels refined, not aggressive for the sake of it, but confident in its identity. Volkswagen calls it their new face of luxury mobility. I'd call it their best interpretation of modern power. Now before we go deeper, let me tell you, this is not just a restyled Atlas. The Tavendor is built on VW's advanced MQB Evo platform, and it's been engineered from scratch to meet both performance expectations and the growing hunger for tech sophistication. And honestly, they nailed it. Let's start with what most people really care about: power. Under the hood, the 2026 Tavendor comes with two options: a 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine producing around 250 horsepower, and a 2.5-liter V6 turbo version pushing close to 300 horsepower and 400 Nm of torque. Both are mated to Volkswagen's 7-speed DSG dual-clutch transmission, and yes, the legendary 4MOTION all-wheel drive system comes standard in higher trims. And that means, whether you're driving through tight city corners or sliding across snowy countryside roads, the Tavendor grips like a cat on a carpet. But what's truly surprising here is how it feels to drive. This isn't some heavy, sluggish family hauler. The chassis tuning is superb. It corners flat, stays planted, and when you hit sport mode, the throttle response tightens up like a performance car. That's something I didn't expect to say about a Volkswagen SUV of this size. It hits 0 to 60 miles per hour in just about 6.5 seconds, quick enough to make your morning commute feel alive, but smooth enough to keep your passengers calm and comfortable. Speaking of comfort, let's step inside. The moment you open the door, it feels like stepping into a completely new world of Volkswagen design. Forget everything you know about the Tiguan or Atlas interiors. The Tavendor's cabin is minimal, clean, and ultra-premium. You're greeted by a massive dual-screen setup, a 12.3-inch digital cockpit paired with a 15-inch central infotainment display floating elegantly across the dashboard. The graphics are razor-sharp, the interface fluid, and yes, finally VW has listened and improved the haptic touch controls. They're now smoother, more intuitive, and far less frustrating. You can control climate, media, navigation, and even ambient lighting with a single swipe. The materials are where things start to feel expensive. Soft touch surfaces everywhere, brushed aluminium running along the door trims, and a subtle strip of ambient light that changes hue as you switch drive modes. Even the seats are beautifully sculpted with diamond stitching, contrast piping, and integrated headrests that wouldn't look out of place in an Audi Q8. There's real leather, real wood, and a real sense of calm. And space. Oh, you have plenty. The Tavendor is a proper 3-row SUV, so you get enough legroom even in the third row for adults, not just kids. Fold those rear seats down and you're looking at over 2,000 liters of cargo space, ideal for road trips, families, or those who simply carry too much gear. But here's the twist: Volkswagen didn't just make this SUV comfortable. They made it smart. The Tavendor features VW's latest IQ drive system, meaning it can semi-autonomously steer, accelerate, and brake in traffic jams or highway cruising. Adaptive cruise control, lane assist, predictive pedestrian detection, all standard. And get this, the car can even park itself in tight spots while you stand outside and control it using your smartphone. It's like something straight out of a sci-fi film, but it's real. Now let's talk about what really keeps car lovers awake at night: design and presence. You see, Volkswagen has always had that understated, conservative style. But the Tavendor, this thing has character. It's 198 inches long, 78 inches wide, and sits on a wheelbase of nearly 118 inches that gives it a planted, commanding stance. The front fascia is dominated by a massive illuminated VW badge that connects seamlessly with the horizontal light bar, a design cue you'll start seeing on all new Volkswagens. The headlights themselves are adaptive matrix LEDs that respond to oncoming traffic and road curves automatically. Move around the side, and you'll notice the bold shoulder line running all the way from the headlights to the tail lamps, giving it a muscular, athletic form. The massive 21-inch alloy wheels look spectacular. They fill the arches perfectly, and the design options are both modern and sporty. Around the back, a full-width LED taillight strip connects both clusters, with dynamic turn signals that ripple elegantly. And yes, the rear VW badge lights up too. It's all about presence. Subtle but powerful presence. Now, let's drop the bombshell: the price. Because this is where the Tavendor really throws a curveball. You'd expect something that looks and feels like a premium European SUV to cost north of $70,000. But no, Volkswagen plays smart. The 2026 Tavendor starts around $48,000 and the higher trims top out just above $58,000 fully loaded. That's shocking value when you consider the amount of technology, comfort, and design finesse on offer. You're basically getting near Audi Q7 luxury for a fraction of the price. But here's where Volkswagen really wins hearts: refinement. The way this car isolates road noise is incredible. Double laminated glass, dense insulation under the floor, and adaptive suspension that reads the road in milliseconds. It's almost eerie how quiet it is. You glide rather than drive. And yet, when you want it to, the Tavendor can roar. The V6 has a deep, confident growl that kicks in around 4,000 revolutions per minute. It's the kind of sound that reminds you this car still has a soul. One of my favorite features though has to be the new ambient soundscapes. Volkswagen partnered with sound designers to create cabin moods like rainy forest or urban calm. You can literally choose the sound environment you want to experience while driving. It's something out of the luxury playbook of Mercedes, and it makes every journey feel a little more personal. Now here's the crazy part: despite all the luxury, all the tech, and all the power, this car is efficient. Thanks to VW's advanced turbo engines and smart energy recuperation, the Tavendor averages around *30 miles per gallon on the highway. Not bad for a vehicle of this size and performance level. And there's even talk that Volkswagen will introduce a plug-in hybrid version later in 2026 with a pure electric range of nearly 40 miles. Imagine that your daily commute, emission-free, without ever touching the petrol engine. So, what's it like to live with the Tavendor every day? Well, I've driven SUVs from every corner of the market, from the Toyota Highlander to the BMW X5, and the Tavendor hits a sweet spot. It's not trying too hard to be sporty, yet it gives you control and precision when you want it. It's not overly plush or disconnected, it's balanced. The steering has weight. The suspension breathes. It feels engineered by people who actually love driving. But here's the part that might surprise you: Volkswagen has gone all in on personalization. You can choose from 11 exterior colors, including some bold ones like Arctic Blue Metallic and Volcano Red. And there's even an optional R-Line package that gives you sportier bumpers, gloss black detailing, and a slightly lower stance. Inside, you can select from 4 interior themes, from minimalist beige to full black with carbon accents. And this is where the Tavendor makes sense: it's a car built for families, professionals, and enthusiasts all at once. It's calm on the highway, confident off the line, and mature in its design. It's not pretending to be a luxury car, but it delivers luxury where it matters most: in comfort, silence, and technology that actually improves your drive. Of course, no car is perfect. The Tavendor still has a few quirks. Some of the touchscreen controls can feel a bit fussy at first, and the steering, while precise, lacks a bit of feedback compared to true performance SUVs. But honestly, these are small trade-offs in what's otherwise a brilliantly executed package. And here's a fun twist for the gearheads watching: this car shares its core platform and DNA with the Audi Q6 and Porsche Macan Electric, meaning Volkswagen isn't just playing catch-up anymore. It's standing shoulder to shoulder with some of the biggest names in the premium SUV game. At the end of the day, the 2026 Volkswagen Tavendor is proof that the brand hasn't lost its magic touch, it just evolved. It's everything you'd expect from a German SUV, powerful, composed, and intelligent, yet surprisingly attainable. It feels futuristic but grounded, luxurious but rational. And most importantly, it feels like a Volkswagen should. Honest, capable, built to last. So if you're someone who's been waiting for that perfect blend between performance, comfort, and technology, something that can take your family across continents but still make you smile every time you press the accelerator, the Tavendor deserves a spot on your list. This isn't just a car you buy. It's a car you grow with. And trust me, when you see it in person, you'll understand exactly what I mean. The 2026 Volkswagen Tavendor, bold, intelligent, and unshakably confident. A new chapter for Volkswagen, and maybe, just maybe, the SUV that makes you fall in love with the brand all over again. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the Tavendor and want more real, passionate car reviews that cut through the noise, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Power Ride, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next big automotive breakthrough. Because here, we don't just talk cars, we live them.